Real Madrid is the biggest club in football history, but this season, they've been absolutely embarrassing. Hooked by Barcelona at every turn, knocked out of the Champions League by Arsenal, and it's clear that this is not where the greatest club should be. So today, I'm taking over Real Madrid until they win the Champions League. However, there is a twist. They've been relegated down to La Liga 2. All of their best players have been released, and I can only use Youth Academy players to rebuild them from scratch, making them the world's best Youth Academy. So here we are with Real Madrid, possibly the best squad in the world, but everybody is getting released. Goodbye, Jude Bellingham. Goodbye, Vinicius Jr. Goodbye, Kylian Mbappe. And yes, we are releasing every single player, replacing them with Youth Academy prospects. Well, it's not that simple. And because we are in La Liga 2, it means there is a potential cap, and that potential cap is 69 potential. And yes, that means in the first couple seasons, we are not allowed to get any wonder kids and just have to hope that dynamic potential helps us out. And here I have 21 Youth Academy products, random overalls, making sure that they're under 69 potential. It was actually very easy to find exactly 69 potential, so most of them are actually that. I also didn't go for specific positions. We might have one center back, we might have one full back. So it's quickly time to get to know the squad. We did get lucky with 3 keepers, and Alex Munoz, Carlos Gonzalez, and Javi Hermida. We only got 1 left back and 1 right back, and Julio Mancilla and Sergio Velasquez. But luckily, we got 4 center backs, and Julian Carvajal, Cristian Cifuentes, Aguer Garrido, and Aguer Nieto. Lucky again as we got 4 center mates, and Bruno Sanchez, Gabriel Marcos, Carlos Ruiz, Enrique Guajardo, and we even got 2 attacking mates, and Alberto Granero and Ricardo Hernandez. And finally, a total of 4 wingers, 2 on each side, Cristóbal Arniz, Ibai Quiroga, Fabian Arnaiz, I think they might be brothers, and Rafa Quiroga. And finally, 2 strikers, and Emilio Hermida and Emilio Gallardo. We got a lot of decent players, and I hope that some of these guys can become future legends here at the side. However, you may have noticed that every single one is Spanish. Well, of course, we are Real Madrid, and we had to start with Spanish players. However, this might be the last time we get a Spanish talent, because we're about to spin a wheel filled with all the continents except Antarctica, and wherever it lands on, we can only get Youth Academy products from that continent. Alright, it's time to spin the wheel of continents. What continent are we gonna be stuck with for the rest of the video? And it is Africa. You know what? It isn't the top 2 best, but it definitely is the 3rd best. Even though we're Real Madrid, we only have 2 million to spend. Youth scouts and youth missions. And before we hire scouts, I just need to let you know that there is a 5-star scout. If I get rid of them, the Youth Academy doesn't work. So we're not gonna use them until we finish in the top 8 of La Liga. But let's see what scouts we can go ahead and get. And can we afford a big one? And no, we can't even afford a 4-star. Oh, we can afford a 4-star scout. And that is Marcin Marciniak. We're definitely gonna take him. And as I am ready to scout some African countries, I also forgot to mention every season we have to spin a wheel that will give us a specific rule in the Youth Academy. But let's go ahead and see what we have to do. Okay, it's time to find out what we have to do this season. There's a bunch of punishments, and there's a bunch of things that can help us speed up the process of winning the Champions League. And the first thing we're gonna have to do is Mbappe 2.0, scout a talent like Mbappe. So that means alongside scouting African nations, we get to get a French left winger with high potential. And here we have Mbappe 2.0, Jean Mallet, 92 potential, 66 overall, could play left wing and striker. Very quick and even has some good play styles. But the only problem is he is 15 years old, and we won't be able to get him to next season. But I can't wait till Jean Mallet joins the side. But the scout has been sent to Morocco. I'll show you guys what we get at the end of the season. And as we're getting ready to sim the first season, this is what the starting 11 is looking like. It's actually not too bad. We don't know anything about these players. All we know is they have 69 potential. So let's see who will make a name for themselves this season, because they can easily be replaced in the seasons that come with a bunch of amazing African players. And the goal for season number 1 is very simple. Do not finish in dead last. There is no reward if we succeed, but there is a punishment if we fail. And that punishment is every time we fail a challenge, our best player must be transferred to FC Barcelona, and we do not want that. And boys, we reached the end of the season, and we finished in dead last. We conceded 86 goals, only won 1 game, and only scored 28 goals. This is gonna be way harder than I thought. And yes, because we finished in dead last, we will have to transfer our best player to Barcelona. But thankfully, nobody's really too good. At least, I hope so. This is what the squad is looking like now. It doesn't seem like there was too much growth, in my opinion. And like the potential is a 69, so we're gonna be stuck here for a while. As of right now, our best player seems to be Rafa Quiroga, 6 goals, 0 assists, 5 goals for Emilio Gallardo, 4 and 1 for Fabian Aranis. He grew up a +3. And here are the rest of the stats. Like I said, we don't know too much about these players. Nobody has currently made a name for themselves, so all of these players are easily replaceable. And our best player, he is the highest overall, is Emilio Gallardo, so he is going to Barcelona. And there he is. He has gone to FC Barcelona. Watch this guy become a huge talent, and we just had to let him go. And sadly, we only got one more fullback in 3 scout reports, and that is Ferhat Zeroual. But I also picked up another center back in Salim Salem. And of course, Jean Male is now 16. They're all 16. It's time to promote them all. And we are now at the start of the new season, and this is the lineup. We know Male is going to be a superstar, and to be honest, he might be the guy that takes us to the next level. I'm so glad we spun the wheel on him. But it's time to spin the wheel. Let's see what we get. We need something good desperately. If I get something bad, this video might be over already in season 2. And El Bicho resurrected. Scout a similar youth talent to Cristiano Ronaldo. This is exactly what we needed as well. And the Ronaldo region is Rodao Prestes, striker, 64 overall, 92 potential, 17 years old. We can sign him right away. 6'2" and a couple playstyles, 5-star skill moves as well. He's definitely gonna help the Mbappe region to take us to the next level. And now with the Ronaldo region in the side, we do have 3 million. Can we go ahead and get something good here? Another good scout, and we could get another 4-star scout. You know what? We'll take that. And we have sent our scouts to Algeria and South Africa looking for right backs, left mids, cams, center mids, right wingers, and strikers. And Prestes has joined the lineup. Male and Prestes are going to be a dangerous duo, as the goal this season is to not finish in the bottom half. I'm being very, very ambitious, but I'm confident with these 2 talents, we will not be losing anybody to Barcelona. And we've reached the end of the season and have done it. We've climbed all the way to 9. And we just barely finished in the top half of the table. Let's go. No one's going to Barca. And it's good news because we had somebody in the top goal scorers, and Rodao Prestes with 12 goals and 19th. We will take that, of course. And our boy Jean Male as well, 13 assists and 38 appearances. I knew these 2 were going to be incredible. And the squad seems to be slowly improving, but the potential is very low. Male is at a 75 now mainly, and Prestes at a 70. These 2 guys, as long as they stay, they will be carrying us. And the stats for the season is 12 and 2 for Prestes. Quiroga, you know what? 8 and 4 for a guy with 69 potential is very impressive. 7 and 13 for Maye. 6 goals for this Hermida guy. 4 goals for Arnaiz. And here are the rest of the stats. To be honest, the only players that we really care about right now is Prestes, Malet, and maybe even this Quiroga kid. And here are some of the youth talents we got. Nothing too impressive. We got it right back in Tag Mui. We got Smith, the center mid. Tlum, another center mid. We got another center attacking mid. Maybe this guy could be special in Matub. And Leon Nekubi from South Africa, striker. But the good thing is the potential cap is going up next season. We need something good though. We really need the help right now to get to La Liga, and it is San Iker reborn. Scout a Spanish goalkeeper like Iker Casillas. We gotta be the luckiest team in the world right now, getting all the good things. And here is Casillas regen. Javi Rojas, 67 overall, 91 potential. That was Casillas' highest ever base card. 16 years old, so we can sign him up right away. 6 foot just like Casillas, and some playstyles. All are Mbappe and Ronaldo region to get us to La Liga. And this season we're sending 1 scout to Ghana for defender, right winger, and left winger, and the other one to Nigeria for a center back, center mid, and a striker. We're just trying to upgrade the squad as much as possible to have multiple options, because there's only really 4 players in our squad right now that have made a name for themselves, as the potential cap this season is 72. And this is what the squad is looking like. We did get a couple upgrades with this Matub guy. I believe this Tlum guy we also got last season. And of course, our goalkeeper Rojas. As the goal this season is very simple. Get into a playoff spot. Not win the playoffs, but get into a playoff spot, which is 6th to 3rd. And if we can automatically promote, but we'll take that as well. And we have reached the end of the season, and we finished in 6th place. We have achieved our goal. Nobody's going to Barca once again. And we just finished in a playoff position where in the semifinals, we'll be facing Sporting. That is not going to be an easy game. And for the first time, we had 1 player in the team of the season, and that was Ronaldo's region in Rodao Prestes. And it's time for the first leg against Sporting. Can we go ahead and get a good lead for the second leg? And it's a 1-0 victory. I'm sure we'll go to the final, but the question is, will we win it? And it's now time for the second leg. With a 1-0 lead, we should be going to the final, and we drew. We're still going to the final. Let's go. We might be in La Liga next season. And we do have a 2-legged playoff final tie against Real Oviedo. Let's see how we do in the first leg. Come on, we gotta beat this team, and it's going to be a 3-3 draw. It's gonna go down to the second leg in the Bernabeu. And it's time for the second leg. Come on, Real Madrid. Come on, Prestes. Come on, Smale. Come on, Quiroga. Come on, Rojas. You gotta get us into La Liga, and no 4-3 loss. 7-6 in aggregate, the greatest playoff final in La Liga 2 history. We are not going to La Liga this season. But this is what our squad is looking like. I'm very excited for next season. Male at a 78, Preces at a 74. Quiroga has gone up to a 72. Dynamic potential has really helped them out. Even our midfielders in Tulum and Sanchez have reached a 70. And of course, Rojas has that 91 potential, is now at a 75. He is carrying us for sure. And let's look at the stats for this season. 20 goals and 2 assists for Rodolfo Prestes. 16 and 1 for Quiroga. He outscored Malet. We got Jean Malet with 10 and 2. We got 5 and 12 from the South African center midfielder. We got 4-1 for Adenais, 4 goals for Hermida, and here are the rest of the stats. I think it was a pretty successful season. And we did loan out a bunch of players this season, so here is some growth. I'm not sure if we got any extraordinary growth with that loan glitch because nobody has hype. Oh, actually we did. This Alberto Granero guy is now at a 70. He will be a starting cam next season for sure. And here are some of the talents we picked up. I'm very excited because the potential is going up and up. We got Maxwell Ezeago, a center back from Ghana. We got Eric Osowu, a right wing from Ghana. We got Darlington Babayero, a striker from Nigeria. And we got Eric Orji, another striker from Nigeria. Sorry if I mispronounced any of these names. And if you guys have enjoyed this video so far, make sure to subscribe. We're trying to get to 300k subscribers as soon as possible. And we are now in season number 4. And as you can see, our squad depth is now at a 34. I'm still loaning out players, but by next season, probably, we will have to start either releasing the talents that are not worth it or selling them because we need to make way for the talented ones. Come on, Wheel, give us something good, or at least don't give us anything bad. Give us something neutral. And Los Galacticos, scout any 3 players from any nations with 85 potential. Oh my, getting so lucky right now. I am nervous though because there is a lot of bad things in the wheel and we're probably gonna get them when we're finally in La Liga, and that is not good. And here are the 3 players I am getting with 85 potential. I just decided to stay in Africa because I feel like all the good talents we've gotten are not from Africa, so let's get some good ones. We got Tafari Aduama, a center back. We got Demba Dio, a right back from Cameroon. And we got Daniel Kudu as a center mid to make the next Yaya Toure. They're all 16 and 17. I'm gonna go ahead and sign them up and loan them out because they have amazing potential and are not good enough for the starting 11. And this is what the squad is looking like for this season. It seems like the front 3 and even Granero have made a name for themselves and could become a mainstay for the next couple of years, including Rojas as well. But the goal for this season is very simple: promote to La Liga in any way possible. And just a heads up, this season we are going to Angola and Zambia to sign center backs, center mids, a cam, and a striker, as the potential cap this season is a 75 and we want these players in our squad. And we have reached the end of the season and we missed out on automatic promotion, but we're still in the playoffs. We still have a chance to go to La Liga. We still have a chance to not lose a player to Barcelona, as we are in the playoff final. We beat Granada 5-2 in the semis. And it's time for the first leg against Real Valladolid. Come on, team. Let's go ahead and get the first leg victory. It's a 2-2 draw. That is not good. We're going away from home in the second game. And it's time for the second leg. Come on, Real Madrid. We need to be in La Liga by now. We need to. And it's a 3-1 victory. Let's go. 5-3 in aggregate. We're going to La Liga. No one is going to Barca. And this is what the squad is looking like at the end of the season. It's looking strong, but you guys saw that we're not even ready to automatically promote. So I'm very worried we might relegate next season. We got Maye out of 81. We got Preces at 78. We even got Rojas out of 79. The stats for the season are actually less impressive than last year. 18 and 7 for Prestes, 9 and 6 for Tulum, 9 and 2 for Maye. He's been kind of disappointing in the stats department. 7 and 4 in Granero's first season as a starter, 6 goals for Quiroga, 5 goals for Adenais, Hermida out of 5, and here are the rest of the stats. I'm really hoping that we can survive relegation next year. And we did send out a lot of players on loan. We got a couple insane growth here. You'll see them in just a second, as we got Julen Carvalhal, a center back out of 72, which is good. Ricardo Hernandez, a +7 and starting attacking mid. Nobody really else grew up until here. 5 for Tag Mui, and we got a +10 on Debadia, one of the Galacticos we did get, so he will be a starter next season. And we got some great youth academy graduates here. Center back in Carceleros. We got Chilesha, center mid, Samuel, Cam, and Kaunda, another striker. Little by little, we're getting a team of wonder kids. And I believe we are now in season number 5, and it's time to get rid of a lot of players. There's a lot of players, mainly the Spanish players, because they got stuck at like 70 potential, and that's not good for us. We're clearing out the squad because the potential cap this season is an 80, and we're gonna try and fill up our squad with as many people as possible. But it's time to spin the wheel. The wheel can easily screw us over and get rid of our plan, and it's going to be Santiago's vision. Scout only Spanish players this season. Ignore the content rule. Come on, man. I was finally able to scout some good African talents, and I have to go back to Spain. Guess we're gonna have to do it. And now that we're in La Liga, we have 8 million. That means we can invest in some good scouts. I was very risky, and I fired both scouts in hopes that we get 2 5-star scouts, and we do get one there that is available. let's go. Let's hire him up. Can we get that second one? We really need it. It's going to help us get that 80 potential and higher. And yes, we have. Let's go. And of course, both our scouts will be going to Spain for center backs, left backs, cams, right wingers, and left wingers. And this is what the squad is looking like this season with a simple goal of surviving relegation. I'm nervous that we're going back down and we're going to lose our best player, which is Madrid so far, to Barcelona. We do not want that. And the season has come to an end and we have relegated back down to La Liga 2. We're also losing our best player to Barca. Come on, man. I knew we weren't gonna survive. And this is what the squad is looking like at the end of the season. We're losing Mayet, who only went up a +1, but he was supposed to be in Mbappe's region and now he's gonna be gone to Barca. But Prestes at least is in an 80. He might be able to carry the mantle in La Liga 2 again. Rojas as well is gonna be a very crucial piece to us coming back up. And it was just a bad season in general. Look at the stats. Our top goal scorer got 7 and 2, 6 goals from our backup striker. Prestes went 4 and 3. Just these are the rest of the stats. I don't even want to go over them. They're really sad. And from the players out on loan, we got 2 insane growth, and it's the other 2 Galacticos and Daniel Kodu a +10, and also Tafari Adwama a +10. Oh my days, boys. I'm excited for next season. I think we'll come straight back up. And I'm not gonna lie, things may have fallen into place because I got a full youth academy of youngsters ready to come to the squad and all have upwards of 77 potential, I do believe. I'm not gonna go over all of them. I'm just gonna scroll through so you can see all their names, their positions, their playstyles, and some sort. But like I said, we basically are starting up from scratch, but with players that I can actually grow in overall. And we are now in season number 6, I believe, and there goes Jean Mayet joining Emilio Gallardo, who is still at Barcelona. But it's time to spin the wheel. Even though we lost our best player, I think we're gonna come up straight away to La Liga. But wheel, do not do us dirty. We need all the help we can get still, and it's going to be Atletico Exodus, the worst thing on the wheel. You must send your entire current starting 11 to Atletico Madrid. Oh my days. This is the worst thing that could have happened this season. And these are all the players we'll be losing, the players who got the most appearances last season, except for Arnaiz because he is our second best left winger, so he's taking the place of Mayet. And there goes every single player in our starting 11, all going to Atletico de Madrid. Wow, it's basically a whole reset. We're basically starting all over again. That is not good, fam. And you know which ones exactly hurt the most. Rojas, the Casillas region, and Prestes, the Ronaldo region. Even Quiroga was starting to improve. Oh man, we're gonna be here for a while. So this is what the brand new squad is looking like. I'm so glad I kept the one goalkeeper and he actually grew a little bit, so we're gonna be just fine in that goalkeeping position. Might be in La Liga 2 for another 2 seasons as the overall cap has gone back down to a 75. But you know what? A lot of these players do have 80 potential plus. And this season I've sent my scouts to Rwanda and Tunisia for goalkeepers because we only have one left, and if we lose him, we're screwed. The goal for the season is actually not to promote because we lost our entire lineup, but it is to finish in the top half of the table. I hope I'm not underestimating, but this team is not looking good right now, and I want to set such a high expectation just to us to fail miserably. So I think that's for top half of the table. And we have reached the end of the season and we've actually overachieved. We finished in 6th place in the playoff spot. The question is, are we in the playoff final? And yes, we are, against Rio Racing Club, or we're going straight back to La Liga. Well, the good thing is nobody is going to Barcelona. Let's see if we can win this first leg away from home, and it's going to be a 0-0 draw. Need to win this second leg badly. And it's now time for the second leg. Come on, Real Madrid, send us back to La Liga. The squad surely is more than enough ready. Hopefully 4-3 loss, man. Again, we just missed out on going to La Liga. You know what? It's fine. And not a single player in the team of the season. Maybe this team wasn't ready for La Liga. And this is what the squad is looking like. It's actually not too bad. Quiroga out of 75. This guy's been here from the very start, slowly growing. We got Nkobi out of 72. Osuwu out of 74. And the squad is looking pretty good. Kudu out of 81. The captain, of course. The next Yaya Toure. And Adwama, the center back from Liberia, out of 78. Our 2 best players. And this is what the stats were looking like. Our top goal scorer was our center mid, and Daniel Kudu with 20 and 8, 14 and 1 for Quiroga. We'll take that. 10 and 1 for Osuwu, 10 goals for Kaunda, and Kobe at 5 and 1. And here are the rest of the stats. We did have some players out on loan. Did anybody grow absolutely massively? We did get a +4 there. I don't think anybody went up more than a +4 this season. You know what? It's fine. Maybe next season we'll get somebody. And sadly, we were only able to get one goalkeeper in Kelvin Ayombi. 66 overall, 75 potential is not bad at all from Rwanda. And we are now in season number 7. We need to get to La Liga as soon as possible. Don't give us anything too bad. 0-star scout. You may only use a 1-star scout this season. To be honest, that is fine, because I'm not. If I have to use a 1-star scout, I'm just not gonna scout anybody. Because there is no outstanding growth, the squad has stayed exactly the same. The goal is very simple this season: promote. to La Liga no matter what. And we have reached the end of the season and we finished in 4th place. We have yet to finish in the top 2 in the 2nd division. But are we promoted to La Liga? Yes, we are. 3-0 in the final. Finally, it's time to get serious, man. And for the first time, we have someone in the top 5 of the Golden Boot, and that is Ibai Quiroga with 20 goals in 42 games. And we did get one player in the team of the season, and that was Quiroga. Man, this La Liga 2 league is tough. And this is what the squad is looking like. And I'm not gonna lie, this squad looks like they could finally survive La Liga. Quiroga at an 80, who's been here from the beginning, like I mentioned before. And Kobe, it looks to be our striker going into the new season. Kudu, the captain, at an 84. We got Abdul Amar at an 83, and we got our goalkeeper at an 83. I'm so glad he grew a lot of potential. And 24 goals and 4 assists for Quiroga. He is the brand new star in this team. 18-1 for Kobe. Great return from him. 17 for Cifuentes. He was in the same league, but he didn't play for us. That was good for him. 13-14 for Kudu, who probably is our best player. 6-1 for Osuwu. 5 goals for Kwanda, the backup striker. 5-7 for Samuel. And here is the rest of the stats. And in terms of players out on loan, I see 2 players that grew massively, and that is Sergio Campos, a +9, our new starting left back. And we also got this cam and Ricardo Perez, a +9. He is now an 80. He is the new starting center attacking mid as well. But let's go ahead and go to the new La Liga season and see if we can survive relegation. And we are in season number 8. Let's spin the wheel. Let's quickly find out what kind of youth thing we have this year. And it's scout lockout. You are banned from scouting this entire season. Dang, man, another year without scouting. We don't necessarily need it, but it could have helped us, because if we relegate again, oh my days, we're in trouble. And this is what the squad is looking like for our first season back in La Liga. And the goal is very simple. We need to badly survive relegation, because if we don't, I don't think we'll ever win the Champions League. And it seems like we exceeded expectations. We finished all the way in 8th place. Let's go. We're speeding things up. We might be winning the Champions League in 2-3 seasons time. And we did get 2 players in the team of the season, Quiroga and Ricardo, the new center attacking mid. And even Gonzalez, I didn't even see him either. Oh, we're slowly improving. And this is what the team is looking like. A lot of players are hitting 80 overall. Actually, every single player in the starting 11 is now at an 80 overall. This is the best squad we've had as of yet. And here are the stats for the season. 13-9 for Quiroga, a great first season in La Liga. 11-11 for Kudu. 7-2 for Osuwu. 4-7 for Perez. And Kobe with 4 goals. He went up a +4, but he isn't scoring. That's an issue. And here are the players that grew out on loan. Not a lot of growth, if I'm being honest. We did get one person in Carancelos, who went up a +10, now at an 80. He would definitely be in the first team. And we are now in season 9. We haven't scouted anybody in 2 seasons because of all these punishments. Please give us something good. And it's going to be Brazilian bloodline. You must scout Brazil this season. Ignore the continent rule. You know what? This is the perfect time to get some attackers. And we have sent all of our 3 scouts. Yes, Aguado is now available because we finished in the top 8. All to Brazil. 1 is going for a striker, 1 is going for a right winger, and the other is going for a left winger. I could see us getting 3 brilliant attackers that can help us win the Champions League. And this is what the squad is looking like for season number 10 or 9, I believe. I'm not sure. But the goal this season is to qualify for Europe, whether it's Conference, Europa, or Champions League. We must finish in the top 6 or 7, I believe. I did forget to mention that the new potential cap is an 85. So we're about to get some wonder kids. And maybe, just maybe, they'll get into this lineup, because we're getting very close to the top of world football. And we've reached the end of the season and we've qualified for the Champions League already. I was expecting more of a Europa League or Conference League finish, but we're in the UCL and we just missed out on the title by 5 points. And then Kobe has had a career-changing season, as he is the 2nd top goal scorer. He literally scored 4 goals last year. And we did get a couple players in the team of the season. And Kobe, the South African striker, Kudu, the Ivory Coast center mid, Campos, the Spanish left back, and Tagmaoui, who I believe is our Algerian right back. And this is what the team is looking like this season. Absolutely incredible. A couple 85s in Paris and Quiroga, and of course our goalkeeper Gonzalez. Even an 86 overall for Kudu as well. This team is becoming incredible. 22 goals and 2 assists for Kobe. 13-13 for Kudu, who's probably been our best player since we had to get rid of our entire lineup. 9-5 for Quiroga, who had a letdown this season. 8-2 for Tagmaoui. 7-8 for Perez. And here are some of the other stats. It's been a while since we sent anybody to Barcelona, and I hope it continues like that until we win the Champions League. And somebody out on loan got a +11, and David Martin at an 81 overall. I don't even think he'll start for our team, but he will definitely be a squad player. And here is the rest of the growth. Did anybody else go up dramatically, or was it only the left back and I think it was just him. Yeah, it was just him. And we got some incredible talents here in Alex Tavares and Pedro Cruz as left winger Brazilians, Miguel Martins and Igor Silva, 2 right wingers, and 2 strikers, Alfonso Menezes and Francisco Silveira. I hope that one of these players can grow massively because we might need them to win the Champions League. And we are now in season 10. It's time to spin the wheel. We're running out of things. There's still some bad things in here I hope we don't get. And it's 63 potential max. Every youth player you sign this season must have a max potential of 63. Again, I'm just not even gonna scout this season. So many better ones were saved to the very end. And our goal this season is very simple. Get out of the group stage of the Champions League. I'm not sure if this team is ready to do that, but we're gonna find out. And we are now in March, and we are sitting in 3rd. Barcelona are running away with the league title, but if we fail to win the Champions League this season, we will have UCL football surely next year. But in our first ever season of the UCL, we actually finished in 3rd. We have beaten our goal. Nobody's going to Barca at the end of the season. Who are we facing? In the run of 16, and we'll be facing Genk. Oh, that's an easy game. And it is now time for the first leg. We're not playing any game unless we get into the final. So let's see how they do during the simulation here. A 1-0 loss. No, boys. We're actually going to get knocked out by Genk. This is not good, fam. We need to come back. As I am the manager, I can confirm the most used word in the locker room this past week was remontada. Can Real Madrid do it? And yes, they've done it. Unlike in real life, 5-0. We're going to the quarters. Let's go. Oh, in the quarterfinals, we have the Banter Club United. Oh, this is going to be an easy victory, man. Let's go ahead and win this first leg. Let's see how they do. And it's a 2-0 loss, man. How did Man United even get back to the UCL? They suck, man. And I cannot lie, boys. I'm not sure if we're going to do another remontada away from home at Old Trafford against a Man United side that's 2-0 up. Are they bottle jobs is the question. And yes, we have done it. Let's go. 3-2 in aggregate. We're going to the semis. There's no way we win this first try. And in the semis, we have Chelsea. You know what? Chelsea are a piece of cake as well. Let's go ahead and win this first leg. And it's going to be a 3-1 loss. What did I tell you? Chelsea just spend money and now win games. And now it's time for the second leg. Can Chelsea actually make a comeback, or are we going to the UCL final? And it's going to be a 2-0 win. 5-1 in aggregate. What a turnaround. We were in League 2 for so long, and all of a sudden, we're in the UCL final. And the season has come to an end. We finished in 2nd. We haven't won a trophy yet, surprisingly, and we're in the UCL final. They win the Supercopa de España. Our first trophy in the entire video, man. Come on. Copa del Rey, and no, we didn't win the Copa del Rey. And in the Champions League, we will be facing PSG, fam. I don't like facing PSG. They're always super good, especially with all the money they have. And this is the team we're facing, PSG, in the UCL final. To be honest, it isn't the best team in the world. We've built better teams, multiple 90 overalls. But this team just really worked together. I mean, they're from the same academy, so it does make sense. And leading the side will be Kudu, the man who has been with us for a long time. But don't forget about Quiroga. He's been here from the very beginning. And these are the stats for this season, and again, nothing super impressive. 22-1 for Nkobi, 16-4 for my right back. That's actually pretty impressive, I can't lie. 16-15 for Quiroga, probably the best player in our team right now. 12-13, maybe. There is an argument that Daniel Kudu is the best player in our team. 12 goals for Asuwu, 8 goals for Adnais, Perez 7-3, 7-2 for Gonzalez. But typically, when you reach a UCL final, you have someone with 40 and 50 goals. I just think this team plays really well as a team. Time for the UCL final. Let's go ahead and win the Champions League and make Real Madrid the world's best team again with the world's best youth academy. And let's take a look at this PSG team real quick. They have Jean Male and they have Roldao Prestes. They bought him from, I think, Barcelona and Atletico Madrid, respectfully. Oh, boys, the two monsters I created. 95 and 94 overall. That's insane. Oh, boys, I'm nervous to play against my old youth talents. Please, let them not destroy me. But here comes Prestes on the ball, looking already to make it 1-0. It's PSG. Oh, he's so good. He's so quick with that ball. It's a through ball into Declan Rice with the shots, and it goes in. 4 minutes in, we're 1-0 down. No, boys, no, I cannot lose. I made it this far. And now Smith gives the ball into Kudu, the captain. Kudu, the captain, gives it into Nkobi. Nkobi gives it to Quiroga. And here comes Quiroga. Quiroga on the ball, gives it all the way into Asuwu. Through ball into Nkobi. Nkobi takes a touch. No, he's offside. The South African almost equalized the game for us. And now it's Kudu on the ball, gives it to Perez. Perez with a through ball, who gives it to Nkobi. Nkobi with a shot from outside the box. It's saved by Riches. But the follow-up from Quiroga. It's 1-1 in the 11th minute. Oh, it's going to be a high-scoring game today. today. We equalized the game. This is what we needed. And now it's Osu on the ball, gives it to Nkobe, and Kobe lays it off into Ricardo. And now it's Ricardo on the ball looking for a through ball. It's a foul. Come on, referee, mark it, man. Now Smith gives it to Kodu. Kodu's looking for a through ball. He does fine. And Kobe with the header. It's a save by Rich. It's the follow-up from Quiroga. A brace. Beautiful ball from Kudu. A great shot from whoever that was originally. And Quiroga makes the goal. 2-1 up in, I think, 20 minutes. Let's go. But here comes PSG. Prestes on the ball, gives it to Jean Mallet. Oh, here comes Mayet. Mayet gives it into Alejandro Balde, who gives it back into Prestes. Prestes, who gives it to Atanga, back into Prestes with a shot. We foul. No, don't be a red. Don't be a red. It was a great save from our keeper. We shouldn't have tackled. We're fine, but it's going to be a penalty, man. And Gonzalez make this save. He was a second choice keeper for a long time. Goes to the right and makes a save. Let's go. We're still in the lead. But here comes PSG. It's Young on the ball. Oh, he's too quick. This youth academy player who's like 92 overall, I checked. It's still Young. We make the tackle. Great tackle from Carcelos. I believe he's from Angola. Now it's across it from Declan Rice. Osuwu wins the ball. Oh, he's on the counter. And he's the right winger. And he's quick. Come on, Osuwu. This could be the greatest counter attack of all time. It's still Osuwu on the ball. Who's going to help him? No one's helping him. Osuwu 1v1 against Rexes with a finesse. And it goes in. 3-1 right before halftime. Oh, the UCL has to be ours. There's no way we bottle this, right? Let's go. But here comes Jean Mayet. Oh, it's Mayet. He has quick step plus. He gives it into Prestes. Prestes goes for a shot. He finesses it and it goes in. 3-2. PSG are looking for the remontada. Come on, I cannot let this happen, especially because I'm a Madrid manager. Come on. And here comes Smith on the ball. Gives it all the way into Nkobe, the South African striker. Can we make it 4-2? Can we end up this game? It's still Nkobe. Cuts inside. Is looking for somebody. And Kobe gives it into Ricardo, who gives it to Quiroga. A by Quiroga. No. He's offside. He was on a hat trick. Come on, man. We could have won the game. But here come PSG again. It's Atangwa. Atangwa's on the ball with a through ball. Oh, no. It's Prestes. Once again, Prestes cuts inside. Prestes with a cross in into Yin Mayet. Mayet gives it into Atangwa. Okay, Gonzalez makes a save. Good job. Oh, here come PSG. It's Young. Gives it to Prestes. Prestes with a shot. Oh my days, a comeback for PSG. There's 18 minutes left to go. And the Ronaldo region that we created has scored another goal. We cannot lose this. It's Yin Mayeto into Prestes. They used to play for Madrid. Now they're linking up at PSG. It's still Ronaldo Restes. Gives it to Mayet. Mayet, please, does not concede to you. Great header. Let's go on the counter-attack. And now it's Kuru, the captain, who's been moved up because his creativity is absolutely incredible in this game. And now it's Kuru through ball into Iba Quiroga, who's on a hat-trick. Can he go ahead and make it happen? No. Come on, Quiroga. Here comes Restes. Prestes in extra time. Has a shot. Gonzalez makes a crucial save. But here come PSG. It's Jean Mayet with the cross in. It's a header. Gonzalez, get up. What is that goal? In the first half, at the end of the first half of extra time, they score a sloppy goal. We're actually going to lose to PSG. We got one last half left. Please, let's not lose, man. We desperately need a hero. Who's going to become the hero here? It's a Kobe on the ball through ball into Osuwu, who scored to take the lead earlier. Osuwu, and it goes in. He gets a second straight away in the second half of extra time. Oh my days, our wingers are carrying us right now. Actually, no, the team is doing incredible, but we're conceding too much. 4-4, baby. But here come PSG. It's Alejandro Balde, gives it to Yin Mayet. Mayet with the cross in. Okay, it's a great header. Let's go on his counter. It's Quiroga on the ball, gives it to Capi. Oh no, here come Yin Mayet. PSG again. Please, let's not concede again. It's Schneider into Yin Mayet with a shot. Gonzalez again. Oh my days. We need to get the ball out of here. We might have to go to penalties. That's the only way we're going to win. It's Mayet. Alejandro Balde, please get the ball away. It's a cross in. Clear it out. Oh, we're fine. We're fine. The referee blows the whistle. We're going to penalties. What a UCL final. My team just doesn't give up, but neither does PSG. Let's win, please. And oh my days, boys. I hate this game for not allowing you to get better at penalties. Look at it, our penalty takers. I mean, they only have one good one. But still, this is going to be so hard. And the penalty shootout has begun. It's Junk to take the first penalty. Their only good pen taker. We go the right way, but it goes in. And first of all, it's the captain. He never lets us down. Don't let us down today, Kudu. He goes to the top left. No. Red says makes a save. It's Declan Rice now to take the penalty. Goes to the bottom right. We're 2-0 down right now. This is not good. And now it's Nkobe, who's been through a lot here at this club. Goes to the right-hand side. He's not missing that. We need a PSG miss, and we need it now. Schneider, who scored the lucky goal, goes to the left-hand side. Easy save from Gonzalez. He screws up. Ricardo Perez, who took this team by storm that one season, goes to the right. Let's go. It's 2-2. We're back in this game. No one has the advantage. It's Mikic on the ball. Goes to the left-hand side. It's a great penalty from him, I cannot lie. And now it's Osuwu. Scored 2 goals. Rescued us when we needed him to. He goes to the bottom right. That's how you become a legend at this club, Osuwu. And now it's Antangana, the center mid for PSG. Goes to the right. Gonzalez makes the save. Oh, and to wrap it all up, Ibai Quiroga, who was on a hat-trick, couldn't score it, has been there from the beginning, was a lone merchant, and is now probably the best player. Ibai Quiroga goes to the bottom right, and it goes in. We have done it. We are going to be Champions League winners. 10 years it has taken us, but we have finally done it. And Kudu lives the Champions League. Quiroga has become a legend, Kudu has become a legend, Osuwu has become a legend, and even our keeper Gonzalez have become legends in this game. We are finally UCL winners and have made Real Madrid the world's best team and the world's best academy. And if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to click on the screen to watch me play the entire career of Alejandro Garnacho.